Record is on.
That's great.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening from Tokyo, Japan. Now Tokyo is 6 p.m. and I think Dubai is 1 p.m. So today we'll have a presentation from Mr. Yoichi Ochiai. I think he's also in Japan now.
Yep.
And I'm a former Professor Takeshi Maruyama, and I will do the moderator for tonight's webinar. So let me briefly introduce Mr. Yoichi Ochiai. He studied media arts at the University of Tsukuba and received his PhD from Tokyo University Graduate School of Interdisciplinary Information Studies. He is currently a director of the Digital Nature Development Research Center at the University of Tsukuba, associate professor of library, information, and media studies, and CEO of Pixidas Technologies, Inc. He specialized in applied physics and computer science, and his research papers have been accepted by several prestigious international conferences, such as ACM, SIGGRAPH. He received the Commendation for Science and Technologies by the Minister of Education, Culture, Sports, Science and Technology, and the Young Scientist Prize in 2023. He is an advocate of digital nature. This is, I think, his main theme, which aims to integrate computers and nature and aim to contribute to the realization of new natural environment reconstructed by the affinity between computers and non-computers resources, as well as the development of technologies for social implement. Okay, so please welcome Mr. Yoichi Ochiai, and the stage is yours.
Yeah, thank you so much for introduction. Nice to meet you, and also thank you for joining us. And also, I'd like to introduce my concept of the digital natures, and also the future of the computational things, and also natural things, and also I'd like to introduce my current art, and also this kind of the project, and also I think that this is like a first step or the collaborate with us, and also I wanted to keep in like a collaboration with your university and also our side of in the both aspects, like research and education, and also doing some project. So let me introduce with my slide. So can you see my slide? Can you see? Yes, maybe it's okay. Okay.
Yes, we can see. Thank you.
Okay. Let me go. So we'd like to start we like talk about the future of the digital nature and AI, that is architecture design in the digital nature era, and also future outlook. And also I came from the University of Tsukuba, and I'm Yoichi Ochiai. So from the aspect of the architecture, I'm like one of the producer of the Osaka Expo 2025. I'm now building the pavilions, which is like a mirrored structure with stretching the mirror, which can be used to like deform the deformable architecture, which is covered with new materials, which is easily to bend or easily to stretch the in surfaces. So actually, this is like a computer graphics. We now estimating the like a scenery and looks, and also the facade of the overview. Then actually, I'm a media artist, and also working in several collaborators, and with architects. Actually, we collaborated with the noise architects. They are located in Japan and also Taiwan, and also we collaborated for the designing the full facade of these pavilions called the Nurutsu, and also. We are often like collaborations, and also I'm a media artist working for the how to combine with the computer technologies and also the contemporary art context to like realize these installations or large exhibitions to realize these like things. And also our exhibitions in the expo is planned to like have a physical mirror outside and the inside in the mirror pavilions, it have like a digital humans pavilions because of the like we are now planning for 3 years to like have a digital humans will be the most key of the next 20 years. And also we estimated how to realize the digital humans with real-time rendering and also using the 3D scanner to realize the digital human. The most suitable time is 2025 because of the like all rendering techniques and also the like gaming technologies is now like expanding, and also the realizations of the real-time rendering of the humans is really just time and 2025. And you see the like Apple's new headset is released 2 weeks ago, and also this kind of the techniques which is realizing the real-time rendering or convert yourself into the digital humans is now it is a time for now. And also we are now plan to the like making digital humans of the like expo visitors so much like such like almost 1 million and 1 million people convert to the digital humans.
デジタルヒューマンの存在は我々の社会の性質を大きく変える。
And she says digital humans will be transform our society into the different state. And also these are like a first step from the like a human-centered design towards the digital or computer-centered design. And so because of that, actually we are collecting the digital humans and also both like human side or architecture side at the same time. And this is facade. And this is a brief introduction of me about architecture things. However, we'd like to start my main talk about the explorations of our digital nature topic. And also, I think our takeaway of this talk is like a concept about how the environment and also the such like AI, which is LLMs or like stable diffusion, such like a diffusible AI, or using these kind of like movie generations or three-dimensional things happened in the automatic generations, and what will be transformed in our society, natures, and also the computational environments. Then we call the digital nature. Digital nature what is like a super nature defined by the after the digital transformations. Actually, original nature is like almost same between from the dawn of the humanities. However, now rapidly spreading the computational devices or computational techniques and also the computational things in daily lives will transform our nature itself or our perception itself or our realizations or our perspective of the reality is transformed by the environment. So I think many of you were born after like to 1980s or many like students, and also, however, many things have been transferred from the physical side into the digital side. It means like it lost the physical realms or it physical like shapes or the matters. However, the function itself is now converted into the like computers or insides of smartphones or everything now transformed to your application side. However, what is the essential difference between the nature with mass? It means like it have a physical body. However, what will happen? It will be transformed as like a digital presence. It means like without physical realms. So I think that will be like happen to the, we can stop the time anytime in the like computational systems. That means like we can make it a snapshot or we can recover the data, and also we can transform the like visual inside. However, the physicality of the outside of the computers, it still remains physical properties. So the first of the topic is I'm exploring this kind of the computational display or 3D fabrication techniques current like almost 10 years. So working for the like how to realize between the rendering process of image and matters. So I think that is like important for me. When I started my research as a PhD student, I'm working for the computer graphics side. It means like actually I was in the laboratory of the University of Tokyo. My doctoral advisor is Jun Rekimoto, who is inventor of the multi-touch technologies. So actually multi-touch is like one of the key technologies now we used in the smartphones or tablet or many sites. And he invented multi-touch technologies 2001. And also almost like after that is almost 6 years after his inventions, the smartphone takes these kind of the invention into the integrated to the smartphones. And however, when I was a PhD, it is almost 2013 to 2015. I'm looking around what is the next paradigm of the computational things. So actually, I'm really interested in how to render the image or matters into the physical realities. So actually, in my PhD degree, many guides such like computational methods or like radical atoms, who is invented from the Professor Ishii, the MIT Media Lab, and also this kind of the computational devices or things or programmable matters working as physical components. Then, like matter side is many researchers working for such like architecture guides doing actuators to deform. However, actually, PhD needs more needed to edgy to have a publications and also to finish up the PhD thesis. Because of that, I'm making for more go beyond. So because of that, I'm really interested in the between the matter and the image. So I'm really focused on the holograms. So hologram means phase and also amplitude, and which is a computationally synthesized to making the structures. It means we can generate the acoustic focuses or acoustic holograms to keep these kind of the particles in the air, or making the a structure in the air using the ultrasounds. So actually, I'm one of the inventor of the three-dimensional acoustic levitations or acoustic holograms. Currently, 10 years development of the acoustic levitations, and so because of that, we are trying to make it a structure in the air. And also the right side, you can see the plasmas in the air. So you can see some white dots came from that seed of the plants. And also that is generated in the air directly. So we can ionize the air molecules directly by the laser-induced plasma. It can be worked as a touchable display. However, you can generate a three-dimensional graphics in the air directly. So this kind of the topic I'm doing a PhD. Then after that, I'm really interested in how to design or how to explore these kind of things, which is because of the computers it is generated, and also the data will be found up the new path from the image and matters. So after that, I'm really interested in how to think about the metamaterials. It means now this is one of the example, which is a figure, which is shows the graphs of the young modules and of density at the same time. So in that case, you can find many materials around our lives or around our homes or around your industry. And you can find foams or elastomers or technical ceramics or metals, composites, everything. Or you can open up your living species around there, such open the cows or horses, or to design or to get the special fibers to need it make it sound. So ancient people such almost 100 or 200 years ago, working with horses or cows or sheep to find out their hairs or their tails to making the violins or musical instruments. So this kind of the topic is exploration of the nature. However, that is different in the current age because of we are now facing how to make it computationally designed because of the using a 3D printings or using the making a carving or designing the structures. So it can be generated different area such explorations of the material in the digital nature. So we so-called that is a new nature defined by the digital computations. So it can be designed more arbitrary characteristics in the physical parameters. So because of that, I'm working for the like sound absorption materials in my startups, or sound like absorption, also reflections, or these kind of the materials can be designed with this kind of the, like acoustic computational calculations. So, and also to think about the metaverse or three-dimensional world defined in the digital reality, virtual reality or digital realms, you can see inside of the like such like Unities or like Unreal engines, and also this is like a computer graphics which is like generated by the just prompt, like a blue butterfly flying in the air, or and also I make it transform using the one dimensions using like a 3D realization using the single view camera. So using that like a GPU, it is generated almost 45 to 60 seconds to generate these kind of three-dimensional scenes in the computers. I think this kind of the metaverse topic, and also how to make it functional things, or how to make it like a automatic realizations, is one of the key to realize that this kind of nature inside of the computers, and also the outside of the computers would be like connected to each other. It means like in the computer, we can design the metaverse automatically in next 20 years, and also in the expressions of the like natural materials with computational resources in like using such like a metamaterials way, it will be explored in 10 or 20 years using the AI. And also, actually, I'm as a professor of the university like research centers, and however, I'm doing the independent media artist current like 10 or current 10 years. So because of that, I'm looking around the how to combine my installations into the like a physical phenomena or physical scenes or physical scenery. And this is one work I exhibited in the Roppongi Hills, and it is called Transformation of the Horizon that is exhibited in 2021. And I employ the 60 three-dimensional LED display, which is rotating and also emitting the light from the LEDs that is faster rotating here. So because of that, we can see the image object inside, and also you can see the circles there. And I think that is like almost all structures I used there. And however, like the single using the holographic display, I think that is not so much interesting for me. However, the using the many like transparent, also rotating and high intensity, means like a high brightness display to show up, it can be work as a more like a large structure that is like a digital structure looks without like a goggles or without HMD. So it can be more natural to intermediate scenery and also digital realms at the same time. So this kind of the exploration is one of my topic. And as a researcher, I'm looking forward towards like digital natures. And also the other media artist, I'm looking backward as for the digital natures. It means I'm researcher towards the digital nature, working for the designing the meta materials, or working for the how to make it AI to like exploration at automatically. However, the other artists, I'm looking get back from that digital nature towards what is mankind. You know, it is like one of the Zenzuft that is like a lost technology of the humans. So as a computer remakes nature for the people, the whole principles of this world will change, and the view of the mankind, nature, culture, art, science, and architecture, or the technology will change. So because of that, I started and founded my research center at the University of Tsukuba for the digital natures. So which is like explorations of the how we can redefine the nature or technology or humanity itself, and also the what is the research in the current nature age. So have you ever like Googled, or have you ever asked your ChatGPT or number of smartphones in million units? And this is like some graphs. However, it is like surprisingly we other humans we are generating, we are producing, producing, or what we sold in these smartphones into the market as like almost 1 billion, 1.4 billions. So it means like 1,400 million unit means like so much. So actually, it is like humans in million unit. It means like a baby came to the 140 million unit baby came to the lives every single year. Because of that, like almost 10 times different between smartphones and also the human baby. I think that is like we are now like age of like a large enough or plenty of the computations because of the human have only two eye or however the smartphone always like almost 4 or 5 eyes on the smartphones and especially like Apple's goggles have a I think that is 12 or 8 cameras outside and inside that goggles and also I think that is like 4 combinations of the recent smartphones using the 4 unit and also keep it like with a GPU unit of the like notebooks or laptops or these kind of the machines which can be used of the rendering. So because of that, that is so much cost. However, to think about the like humanity or humans in the environment, so I think we have a like a only 0.06 gigaton carbons. It means like we are like lighter than the livestock and also the 10 times heavier than the wild mammals. And I think these kind of the scenario and also humans and also the computational resources, actually computers will now increasingly embedded in the environment. And I think that computer is not heavier than plants. However, it will be like close to the beetles or other many animals or like a fungi or other things. I think that is like it's now redefined by the by the computational resources to the natures. So like these kind of the which is a blockchains or like mining the blockchains is now like almost using the energy consumptions in such like it relatively close to the one nations or one countries. I think these things will be happen towards the environment. Also, the humanity now transformed by the
Yoichi Ochiai is a Japanese
towards the digital
computer
humans.
scientist.
This is me, and also I'm talking with English with my voices. That is the video and the voices generated by the AI, and also the sentences he read is almost generated by the LLMs.
An engineer. He is known for his work in artificial intelligence, virtual reality, and computational neuroscience.
So actually, he is now much better than my pronunciations. However, this kind of like by emerging and also by combining with the digital humans of myself, I think that is like a different aspect or different path is now opened up from the like 20th century to the 21st centuries. That is totally different from the like computer science itself, and also that is so fast. So actually, these kind of the digital natures will be find everywhere. So humans can be transformed into digital realms, and also the AI itself is almost like a training compute. It means like a training computers informations, and also that is like a last year that is close to the almost Homo sapiens. However, like now large scale errors, C. elegans, honeybee ravens, and Homo sapiens, and now it will be to be like really close or like just over the Homo sapiens. It means like at March it like GPT-4 released, and also it is like huge, and also it can hit the nice score at every tested such like for the lawyers or medical side or like to enter the entrance exams, everything can be like 80% or 78% can be like achievement at every test. That is like really interesting because of the I think many of you or you cannot find such like people who is lawyer and medical at the same time, medical doctor at the same time, and also he's a PhD, and also he can speak Sanskrit, or he can speak English and Japanese and Korean at the same time. I think that is really strange, and also that is really low cost because of the just almost $18 to access the GPT-4 freely using the ChatGPT by the smartphone, and also it can be used with natural voice recognitions or voice recognition techniques, and also can be like transform into like a nice intelligent, such like it can cover like a children's exam or every like a test, or everything can be transferred into that statement. That can be understandable from the GPT. I think that is really like astonishing or really memorizable event as much. And however, this kind of topic now, actually at the research center, we often talk about the current fast-moving, evolving computational natures that in nature poses a variety of challenges to us. So what is the role of the researchers or architects or every guys when AI that writes the papers or like designs, everything becomes what is will be this kind of the engine will be open source, or what the humans engineers can be worked with AI automatically improve source code and becomes general passes. Then how can other systems or slower systems such like a low or such like development of the countryside, or like a development of the, or like preserving the plants or SDGs or like United Nations, and this kind of the slower system, how can we join into the system that is optimized to the high speed? So I think that is totally interesting how to like EU will be like get along with AI, or what the Japanese like a countryside government office work for the AI with current situations. And also like how can people who have made intellectual contribution to life, it means like other researchers or artists, this kind of the like intellectual contribution towards like a society is one of the identity of these people. And what will be happen in muddy waters of the intellectual contribution? It means like so much fast, everything changes, everything gonna be fast, and also every like technology is now developing to another, the other to the other to the other. So that is like a research questions. Then we are working for that topic for almost current 4 years for the centers. Then actually this is open source. Then before this kind of the so much fast environment happened. However, we often said before, like the digital nature itself is a transformation of material things, or transformation will be happened everywhere, and it is close to the state of the butterfly dream. It means butterfly dream itself is Chinese poems, and that is stated by the Chanji. And then the poem reminds us that everything is constantly changing, evolving, and also our relationship and technology is no exceptions. And also this kind of the between the human to the butterfly, butterfly to the humans, and also dream to the realizations or real to the dreams, everything will be now convert into everything to the everything. So this is the animations that is such we using the diffusion models and to generate these like older man and butterfly and the older man together and at high speed. It can be like we can see some kind of the dream, and also we can see like our perception now it changes, and these things is dramatically changing the process of the we develop the object, or we develop the like movies or animations at the same time. So this is like first part of our presentations, and also I'd like to see some demos with like current situations. I think many of you have tried many AI things, so we'd like to share my screens. Wait a second. This is my browsers. Everything comes to the browser, so I think that is like interesting things. And however, after every morning, I'm looking around, hugging faces. Oh, what will be happened in my when I was sleeping, oh, there's many like a source code or new applications happen to here. And so every 1 minute or 2 minutes, there you can find a new like a code which is like opened for the users. And also every morning I'm check the new, what is a new code and what is a new topic or what is a new archive papers I'm looking around. So actually like to catch up the so much difference between that such like things. I think that is really interesting for me. And this is really now cutting edge because of this is just run time 25 times. Okay, that is 25 fifth people using this one. And actually this is like some code which is like segmentations of the left image to the right image. So you can automatically tag the everything here. And I think that is segmentation is so much fast because of the almost 2 months ago or 1 month ago, like segment anything that is a paper from the Facebook that can be like worked really high accuracy. However, that is really interesting for me that because of that is applicable for like a user experiment around there. And also this kind of actually this is interesting because Gen 2 came from the like LAMML. LAMML is really nice company which is like who that is funded like for the generative AI to design the movie. So such like soだな. Oh, okay. Then let's doing some demo here. Seat scene in home. Okay. Seat scene in Dubai. そうだな。HK とか、フィルム、then, nice words, just making the, interpret, upscale, generate. Because of the like generative AI can make it with like a different sheets to different things. And however, that is a totally different culture happened in our field because of the like current 10 years we are now planning is important to design digital spaces. However, now it is a time to like almost a real time everything come to here because of like this is like one of the codes which can be generated the music segmentations. This is image generations. It came so fast and okay. It is some music or drum sets came out, and also this kind of the like really high speed, and also everything becomes high speed, and also the it can be faster than real time because of the like so no what is a needed song song by universe culture とか culture and textual students. Okay, let's go. Here we go. I think this is a nice service. However, the song is stable. However, the really high speed because of the just 30 seconds, and also I think that is really faster everything because of the like super high. And interesting things here because of the just 1, 2, 3 in real time, and here is the song time because of the
life at Dubai University is so great. We have the best culture and architecture.
That is interestingly like generation time is faster than the real time
Students.
because of that really interesting things. The content itself is like now no limitations. That means like that is faster generation than the real time speed, and also at the same time the movie itself will beそうだね。来てる。I think that is almost crossed by okay. That is pretty hard. Okay, nice. Every scenery came looks like good. However, this is so much high speed because of the 4 seconds movies came at the same time. That is 20 movies came same time like so fast, everything. Then this is like a totally changing the culture to find out like a mock-up or making the like a movie because of the we just generate at so many things at the same time, and also pick nice guys and pick nice movies from total generations. And I think that is really get change everything because of that is almost like a to pick up some good one or some reality or some things from that that result. So because of that, actually our like open source ecosystem is totally different from the totally changes or recently. And also we can say the everything will now change it from the just voices towards sentences of the LLMs, and also the voices are get similar to the humans. So because of that, actually everything can be like a humans. So almost 90 years ago, such not 90, 85. However, Alan Turing makes a Turing machine that wrote the paper of the Turing machine. However, the Turing machine assumed that a computer can work as a numerical or computation functions of the humans into the machine side. A computer, the pronoun itself is called as a people who is a professions in the computational activities. However, that now changed it into the machines who can calculate, which is calculate things in the devices for the many environment or everything. However, as a origin, it is human professions. However, that is now totally changing because of the now it is have skills to understand with language models is not only for the numerical or computational process. However, the other extended of the computations, we can use a natural language or natural language to directions. So what can the system will do? So current research, we are working on the how to combine the linguistic object of the natural languages at the Turing machine object, which means object-oriented language of the programming language. We combine it at the same time. That can be worked for the how to generate its nature automatically into the metaverse, because of interaction always happened everywhere in the natures, such you can find cat or Roomba or machines everywhere. However, the interactions, human resources limited to define the world or interaction everything to everything, because of if the world have so much object. However, the interaction happened so much towards so much. So we are run short of the human engineers. So because of that, we need to redefine the digital nature to using the automatic generations of the metaverse at the same time. If we lack of the automatic generations of the object-oriented coding or object-oriented languages or everything, so we will be run short of the engineering resources. However, currently these kind of LLMs are explorations happened. You can find every state-of-the-art LLMs everywhere. Such like a GPT, you can access a smartphone using for the access GPT. However, you can find using the LLMs, we can define the both interaction between that one. So this is our demos. So let's do the demo around there. So just using such this is a chat GPT, easily to access. So just this is a code for the object-oriented language to generate automatical generations, such like a cat. And I think that is can work because of the by bridging between the set code and with a language object in the dictionary, it can be worked for the defining automatically such a skill or knowledge on sub-object and object, and that is mean the object-oriented flow to understand what happened there. Then once we found some kind of the object generation function there, that can be worked to generate automatically such things. This is a cat, and also making cat meets meets Roomba. Cat meets Roomba. Then what happened there? Okay. So, if we know the world as like a linguistic object, such like in dictionary, we can find the Roomba, we can find the cat, and at the same time, they know the object-oriented language, how to describe the Roomba and the cat at the same time. So, using these kind of things, we can using the LLMs to design automatically to search first at the LO's language object in dictionary. After that, generate it at the object-oriented language to generate it at the same time. So using these kind of the properties of the like object towards a Roomba or object towards like a humans or like a such like a human meets cat. Then also every language object can be transformed into the like every object such like a human object and has eyes, ears, mouth, hands, legs, and also skin, see, and ears, or everything. So in that process is like a natural object that if that is connected to such like a this one, because of there is like a armchair, blanket, lamps, everything here. That is segmentations. Then what will be happen next? So just stop, just put it, the enters. So that is automatically generated object cat, dog, and variety of or then defines the object. This is automatically armchairs and the seat and backrest, armrest and skin. Okay, everything happened to convert into the programming language, and also can be applicable to generate the object at the same time. So these kind of the generations of the object into the automatical generations is important to realize the digital natures. And this is one of the demo to generate the three-dimensional graphics and also movie or something. So at the end of my talk, actually I'm just talk the brief introduction of the digital nature. Now happened material side, human side, digital human side, or like object-oriented side, and also LLM side, and also the origin of the like these kind of philosophical aspects from the Chinese poem. And however, these kind of the computational things now changed, become from the circuit-based to the understanding-based cultures. So it is close to the like different architectures. It means like state policy questions actions that is like we often use to direct or tell the actions towards the LLMs. And I think these kind of things is now like looks like a purpose of the like company, or this kind of state policy is like a little bit different from the traditional style of the programming. However, the GPT itself is now changing to more functional things almost 3 days ago. So actually, we are working for the now transition from the original state of the computing towards like a different state that can be transferred to a more like a wide range, can be applicable or automatic generations or general purpose to use. Now we're looking around. So we'd like to have like a question time, and also I'd like to summarize my talk. So I explored like digital technology and also human and computer will be converted, and also this kind of the AI or large scale models or diffusion model can be used to like many areas, such like movie generation, sound, and also that can be explored for a new nature, which is came from the like material side into the architecture side, or everything can be transformed by really high speed evolves in the like computational resources. So thank you so much for the gathering, or thank you so much for listening for me, and thank you. Thank you so much. ありがとうございました。I cannot hear だな。ちょっと待って、wait a second.
Takeshi, maybe you're still muted.
You will be. However, though, I cannot see the mute icon there. I think the microphone or something will be now.
No, you are fine. I think Takeshi, can you speak, please? Yeah, we cannot hear you. Probably you are muted.
Yeah, you cannot hear.
So in the bottom left, just remove the mute.
Yeah, you can hear. I can hear. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No problem. Yes.
It was my configuration. ありがとうございました、落合さん。
Thank you so much.
So,
ありがとうございます。
どうもありがとうございます。So
There is three
I,
questions we can find. Yeah.
yes, actually, yes, we'll move to the Q&A sessions, and we got like 3 questions on the Q&A box, and if you still have some, you can type on it, but the time is limited, so I might select some questions and I'll ask him. But let's, I think we got some interesting questions, so let's start from the first one. I think it's from Japan.
Yep.
From Ueda-san, Naoyuki Ueda-san. So let me just quickly try to translate it in English.
Yep.
Yeah. So nowadays, physically, even the software, a lot of
Production process.
Production is can be done by AI. So then the work for the human being will reduce, and the companies will reduce, and products cost will reduce as well. And we don't have to waste the resource that much as now. If that world comes, still this monetary economics will maintain, or what will happen? So that was the first question. So it's all about that, I think, the monetary economics right now.
Actually, like almost 100 years ago, the Keynes is like professors and also like a giant of the like economics. Keynes predicted next 100 years we don't have to work because of the 100 years will be the like a store many asset can be increasing to like without labor we can live from the predicts from that like economic growth of the 2030. However, now it is not we achieve that state because of the like Bill Gates have like almost 1 times 3 or like 30% of the people of the United States like from the poor side. It will be like holded by the Bill Gates because of they have rich almost same riches they have. However, so in that state, like actually this kind of actually surprisingly we can use the ChatGPT $18. And also, I think this kind of opportunity to use this kind of technical things really low cost. However, this kind of the asset itself or the like this kind of the like money who have or hold is not like a fairly spread, will not fairly spread because of that. Actually, like monetary economics is will be keep going. However, it is needed to support like using like social securities or using the basic incomes or kind of things. I think.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move to the next question. So it's about, I think, singularity. So what will be the risk of singularity in working with AI? How to avoid? This is a question from Shahram. Thank you very much. So if also Ochiai-san, if you can briefly explain about the singularity, the term singularity, that would be great.
Yeah, actually, like about the singularity is defined by the Ray Kurzweil, and also he stated singularity after the general intelligence. General intelligence is a intelligence that is like smarter than every humanities. And after that, like science and technology itself will be automatically evolves with computers. Now, actually, automatic like generations or automatic explorations in the like also the scientific field or technology field is now started. Such like you can access many agents, such like AutoGPT or Agent GPT or LLM itself can be have that skills. Because of that, I already demonstrated LLMs such like automatic generation of the object, and also such like AutoGPT name is Universe Builder とか。then goal make metaverse automatically. Then actually singularity is one of the state such like everything automatically exploring or evolved at themselves using computers. Actually, they provide dividing tasks or generating tasks from every using a GPT or everything at the same time. So actually that is one of the agent. However, these things now happened everywhere. Then actually it's now so fast explorations. Because of that, like actually singularity is like really close. Yeah, or like we have done. Actually, the risk is one of the risk is we cannot understand what happened actually in the like technological advancement because of there is no professionals in now this AI because of the many legends there. However, no professionals because of the we cannot understand what happened here. And that is a fundamental risks because of the now we cannot distinguish between the like what is a fake and what is like a generative things because of the everything is so realistic. And now we can find, however, the next 2 years or 3 years we cannot distinguish from the fake to the real side. And so that is an essential risk because of the we cannot understand what is generative or what is reality.
Great, thank you very much. I think, yes, related to these questions, I think many people are fearing AI now.
Yeah.
So what is your actual opinion? What should we worry or what should we prepare for something? Can we ask for your opinion?
Yeah, just do every day, just to and keep in touch with technical advancement because of the every morning, please read newspaper at the same time. Read new code with ChatGPT.
So we have to keep touching every day.
Yeah,
right?
everything. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Okay, let's move to the third question. I think this third question is I think a common questions to all like creators, I assume. So let me just summarize. So his question. Thank you very much, Adele. I'm curious to know if AI or super intelligent AI could potentially produce truly distinctive artistic expressions and styles. In other words, could AI invent an entirely new form of art? That's, I think, I'm curious. I'm curious too. What do you think?
Actually, I often see the like okay. I think I need to like some example to understand because of the embedding is not a well-known terms in the architecture guys. Actually, like what happened to the like these kind of LLMs? The important things is embeddings and also the vectorizations of the every data into the vectors, such like word to the vectors, image to the vectors, or sound to the vectors. So this kind of like that is like we can transfer into the some state of the vectors, and also we can make it like a differentiable because of that we can make it like a automatically generated everything to the everything. So and there is like many papers such like making the embeddings or these like LLMs word to the image to the movie to the sound, or sound to the haptics, or haptics to the image to the fabrication. Sometimes it generates such like this is a Dubai burger without pork. This one, no, I cannot say. This is a generative recipe that is I designed to like programs. And however, these kinds of everything into the everything by the like these vectors. So and then the special questions about the like how is it like a super intelligence will be distinctive about the artistic expressions. Yeah, actually we can say it is like will be totally new things came with human with AI. However, if the AI itself have like just have a learned generative things with themselves, it can't be achieved. However, I cannot. It is a really difficult problem because of the fact like please imagine GPT-5 to talk to the GPT-5. In that situation, the after the brainstorming, that will be astonishing result will be happened. Then actually like how to set the artistic things in the like that's a problem setting problem. if you art is like one of the activities or one of the the trial to find a new ways to like design or make it a new state of the art, like a humanity achievement. The later side, it can be astonishing art came from the AI. It will be now GPT-4 is 80%. However, the like combine these things at the same time, that will be so nice.
Great. Thank you very much for the answers. So we got the fourth question. This is from Taima. Thank you very much. So I think yes, her question is more now this kind of
looks
digital.
like so I said okay.
Yeah, only for eyesight. So how we can follow up other senses?
That's great questions. Yeah, that is I wanted to make it like for the last topic I wanted to talk here because of that like we can transfer like these AI such like application tasks or computer vision that can be transformed towards like a sound to the like deaf people or difficult hearing people or it can be transferred to the blinded persons, or it can be transferred more body movement using the like prosthetics, or AI can be used motors or actuators or design 3D printed objects, or can be transformed into the like special actuators of the people, or like that is automatically transfer into the like subtitles, or these kind of things can be visual to the object, the object to the sound, or sound to the everything. Then actually I often say the like this kind of media is now like a little bit different from the almost last year, because of become more interactive from the haptics towards the image to the sounds at simultaneously performance will be designed sounds and also the image at the same time. Because of that, like this kind of the like a transfer from the sensation to the sensations, or like a eyesight towards the like a language to the sound, it can be generative, not for sculpting or with long preparations, more become interactive and transfer every sensation to the every sensations. Because of the like gathering a data set or designing the every sensation towards things. Actually, like a smell and also the taste is a little bit difficult. However, the recipe itself is now it is a time, because of the we can design with the GPT-4 recipe itself.
Thank you very much. ありがとうございました。
Actually, not heavily for the eyesight だと思います。I think. Yeah, because of the yeah, actually eyesight is heavily used in the computational things. However, the sound or haptics or like environment, that is almost like everywhere. Because of the just GPT-4 is not so much learned, because of the it is like compared to the university library, almost same information of the total university library of I think my university is almost same like knowledge of the GPT-4 have. That is not quite smaller than the national library of Japan or United States. Actually, like that is more. Because of that, it is heavily on the eyesight. However, that will be a huge extensions within next 10 years.
Okay, so yes, even in my opinion, I think the taste is the most difficult.
Yeah, taste and smell is different because of
taste and so. But do you think it will happen in the near future?
Yeah, actually, not so much far, because of the I'm doing the research on the taste and the smells in my laboratory because of virtual reality. And actually, we evaluated these kind of taste using gas chromatography using like to understand like perfumes or scenes in the rooms. And actually, this kind of data is same vector, because we cannot vectorize many chemical things.
I see.
So these kind of results can be like learned into the language models or other diffusion models that can be designed the recipe itself. However, we have to fabricate or make it physicalize that recipe into our side. So we need to like connect this kind of like a chemical experiment machine with the LLMs. However, these kind of automatically experiment machines now really cutting edge. We are doing with these kind of automatic experiment machine with the chemicals, and also these are open source now. We can find everywhere. So actually, that is really now next 5 years. Every like architecture laboratory have a chemical towards like a digital side, or like a physical state towards like a more like a fabricatable state at the same time using the AI by connection everything to everything.
Great. It's very exciting.
Yeah, exciting age. Yeah. Let's do great things.
Thank you very much. I think the time is up.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, we want to
Takeshi,
talk
can
more.
I just have one more, just from my side, please?
Sure,
can I please ask just one more thing? First, really amazing presentation. The work that you're doing is really phenomenal. So we would definitely like to collaborate with you on one, at one point.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Here, please. Just one question that I have for you that is maybe a little bit philosophical, but do you think us as humans, is it really a good move that we are creating an entity that is more intelligent than us? I mean, eventually the AI is going to surpass our intelligence. So do you think as a species, this is actually a good move to do?
Actually, I think that the human is nice interface for the humans. What is fast like definitions? Human is nice interface to the humans. And also the human is so delicate to keep humans as a more like more carefully, because if we lost the water, just die. That is so fragile. We have to handle. And also sad things is human intellectual state is not so much faster than computational research things. So we have to care fragilely of humans, and also need to slower to speak the humans. Because of the like voice recognition techniques now is real time. However, it's gonna be more faster and faster. Like intellectual people will talk faster, everything like a typing speed. And because of that, actually we have to carefully speak slowly or talk like more intuitively and nice to other guys. Let's say thank you, or let's make polite. And these things is only things we need to like keep our society kindful to everyone. And let's do nice music, nice drinking, or nice like food, or nice like nice communities needed to like keep sustainable. That is for the like a human species itself. However, the like a culture, or actually more technological things is more faster. However, the culture for the humans is more important than the intellectual properties, because of the we needed to preserve humans. That's my answer.
Thank you very much.
So thank you so much for wonderful time, and also like let's collaborate together.
Sure.
For next time. Yeah.
That's what I wanted to say at the end.
See you again.
ありがとうございました、落合さん。ありがとうございました、皆さん。Thank you very much. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.